Good morning. This is Frank with the Morning Quick Shot. It is Monday, February 13th. It's about 6:30 Central Standard Time. Next 3 to 5 minutes, give you targets to the upside, targets to the downside, possible areas of consolidation. Not much news going on today, so we'll jump right in. Looks like we had open last night at 1425 and just kind of pull up just a little bit. So overnight low right now is at 2313.25, and then it kind of worked its way up to overnight high at 2318, and then for some reason just dropped right back down. I didn't go look at the news last night. Came all the day down, almost basically a double bottom here, if you could see this, back through the open, and since that time it's just consolidated sideways until just a few minutes ago, about 6 o'clock, started moving up, and here we go and back up, heading up for the overnight high right here at 2318. So what's going to happen this morning and the rest of the day, given this situation right now? We'll assume we're going to try to go up this morning and give us a good push up. It's going to test this 2318, probably get another pullback, maybe even all the way back to the zone. And if as long as it stays at the zone or above this white line as it moves up, the 24-hour VWAP, look for the market to move right on up here to the next zone at 2319.50 to the 21 area right in here. Once it gets up in that area, look for it to come back and retest the 2318 area and then go back up and through here. Maybe some consolidation here, especially before 8:30, if we don't just drive right through it. So we'll keep an eye on it. Oops, wrong keyboard. And as we drive right through here, as we get back into here the second time, look for it to drive up to the 22 area, come back and test the top of this zone. It might come back to the 2319 area and test this zone, because the last Friday it was the top of the zone right here. So look for it to probably come back and test that, and then drive on up. Okay, 2324 would be a nice little move up today, 10 points, and then again a short little pull back to this, test this zone. And if they're really going to step in, we're going to go up to this 2331.50 area. Next target's up at 36 area, and then we have targets up into this 40 area, but I don't see them getting all there today, but they could. Now, what about happens if we get up here and fail? If we fail at this double top here, or at the fail at this zone, get a good reversal down, come down and close below this 24-hour up and hit this overnight low again at 2314. If we get a bounce off of this, maybe go back to the long side. Otherwise, we're going to consolidate in this 18 to 14 area for a while. But if we get a close back here, double touch on this bottom here at this overnight low, it's going to increase our chances of bouncing and continuing to move up. However, we get up and down to this 2313, and it only comes to test the bottom of the zone, the open, and goes right back down. Then you need to look for possibility that we're going to head down today, go down to this zone, 2311.50, come back and retest, and then drive back to the zone. Probably all the way down to this 08 level. Look for some retest up into this previous zone. It's only 4 points, so there's a possibility of consolidation through this particular zone. After that, if it breaks down, look for it to come all the way down to this 2300 area right here. You can see the open from Friday and Friday's overnight low. So we can come back and test all this before we start moving up again. So keep an eye on it. We also have targets extending down into the 97 area, 91 area, 92 area, and on down further, 87 area. So keep an eye on that. Now, as far as market profile, let me just switch screens real quick to a different workspace. And here we are with market profile. So on a daily chart, you can see what we just talked about all last week as it came through. Boom, boom, essentially since December. You can see how we've just toyed with this 65 area, hit this 23 area, pulled back. We got the bounce we wanted, and then took off. So as we met this area on the 8th of February, it just took straight up, and now our next target on a daily time frame is the 2351. So hopefully on this double top, on this breakout, you traded it. If not, like what I said, we're probably going to get a pullback in here. This 2300 area, maybe even a little bit lower. But if we get back in here, great place for a counter trend or retracement trade, and go long, stay in this trade for quite a while. More than likely, if you're a swing trader, up to the 2351. We come down and look at a 4-hour chart here, you can see we talked about the same thing. Finally broke this 99, and this time we said our first target on Friday was going to be that 23.19, where we almost hit it. It seemed kind of out of reach when we were talking about it to several clients, but it sure hit it in a hurry as far as I was concerned. So we were up here consolidating. Next move could all the way to touch this, maybe break just above it, and look for that pullback. Again, this pullback could come to here, but we could also get a pullback into this other area. Let me just pop this if it'll cooperate with me this morning. We've now got a place for it to come back to and test. So we can pull back into this 2304 area and also this 2312, because it's just holding right here, and use this as a catalyst to take it right on up to 2319, 2330. Well, that'll be it for today. If you've got any questions, contact Frank at TradeStalkers.com, and have a great day.